from My World of Metaphysics. And today's topic is on a question that I get sometimes, a question that I even ask myself this question at certain times. And that is, why can't I meditate? Why can't I quiet my mind? What is wrong? Listen, I'm going to give you some simple answers to that question and give you a simple way of meditating that you can start with to change your life. So don't forget to watch this video all the way to the end. And don't forget, if you're new to My World of Metaphysics, this is the Law of Attraction Metaphysical Life Coaching channel that brings you information in an easy to understand manner. So listen, don't forget to like, subscribe, and tap that bell. Now, let's get started. I'm back. Now, what is it that I have to say about meditation and why you're finding it so difficult? Listen, you're not alone. We all been there. I've been there. I might be there next week. I don't know. We all at one point may find something difficult. Even if we're doing it very well, at another date and time, it might be difficult. The first thing I would like to focus on is you have to have a quiet home. You can't have a home where the TV's on and the radio's booming in the next room and the dog's barking at the door. If you want to start your meditation routine, you need to first find a time where it's going to be quiet. Now listen, there's some people out there that actually can meditate with all these things going on around them. But at this point, starting off meditation, I would not suggest that. The next thing is, I would make sure I have an area in my house that's just dedicated to meditation. Okay? Now listen, you can meditate outside, you can meditate inside, you can meditate under a tree, you can meditate anywhere you want to. The thing is, wherever it is, you know when you go in that spot that I'm going to do meditation. This is what I want to do. I want to quiet my mind. So now once you have the house quiet or the place quiet and you find your place that you want to do your meditation, the next thing I would suggest for you to do is to sit upright. Now, you can do meditation in all different ways, but I find if people meditate while lying down, they tend to fall asleep. So I would say find a comfortable chair with a back and sit down with your feet flat to the ground and your hands or your palms up, okay? That's sending out a vibration that you're receptive and you're willing to start this whole process. Now, to start this off, we're going to leave everything else out, and I'm going to talk about that a little later, what you can add to your meditation to make it a little more comfortable for you. Once you're sitting and your feet are flat to the ground and your palms are up, I want you then to start doing a little breathing exercise. I would say breathe in through your nose, hold it for a couple of seconds, and then breathe out through your mouth. Not with your mouth wide open, but just your lips pursed, okay? Like, hold it and let it go, okay? This is going to calm your system down and get you ready for the actual meditation. Once you've done this for about 2 minutes, 1 minute, 2 minutes, I then want you to start breathing regular, okay? And just start by closing your eyes. And then once your eyes are closed, I want you to focus on the middle point of your forehead, okay? Now your eyes are closed, but I want you to see your forehead, okay? And then again, the room has to be quiet. From there, I want you to make up some type of mantra, okay? 3 to 4 words, no more than that, people. We want to keep it nice and calm. So you're going to say white light of God, or God's love and protection. Something like that. And I want you to keep repeating it in your mind over and over again like a lullaby. Like God, white light of God, white light of God, white light of God, white light of God. You're doing this in your mind with your eyes closed, focusing on your forehead, okay? Once you're relaxed and you keep repeating your mantra softly, quietly in your head, you're then in the alpha state. An alpha state is where we want to be. That's the state that's going to put you in a restful, peaceful position. And you're going to stay there. Now, this is the thing. If you find yourself thinking of other thoughts, don't be harsh on yourself. Just go right back to saying your mantra and concentrating on your breathing. The reason I'm telling you to say a mantra or focus on your breathing, because when you start doing meditation in the beginning, your mind is all over the place, okay? And listen, don't be harsh on yourself, because we all do it. Even myself, at this point, I might start thinking of some crazy things and say, whoa, where did that come from? Let me get back on focus. So once you're focused on your breathing and you're focusing on your mantra, your mind is not really going to be all over the place. If it is, then you're not focusing on your mantra. You're not focusing on your breathing. Only thing you need to do is you're off track, get back on track, and keep it going. Once you keep doing this and you're in that state, you might start seeing some lights flashing around in your mind. It might be a white light just swing by, or blue light swing by, a purple light that just goes like that. When you first see this, it's going to startle you. Just relax and say, oh, there go that light Eyvette told me about. And just get back on track and keep focusing. When you start seeing these little lights and stuff like that, you then know you're in an alpha state and your body is very relaxed. The whole purpose of meditation is to withdraw from the external and place yourself in the internal. This is where at times you're going to release things that have happened to you. You're going to get information to help you along your path, or you just be connected with the inner God that dwells inside of you. When you do meditation, don't look for something. Don't look to get anything. The whole purpose is to quiet your mind and relieve all that from the external for a moment. As you get used to doing this, you might get flashes of pictures from childhood. And you say, why am I thinking about that? Ho ho, don't disregard that. That is whatever is in you that need to come forward, that need to be released. Your subconscious mind knows everything that has happened to you, every step you took, every teacher you had, every school you went to. Even if you don't remember, your subconscious knows the feelings, the emotions, everything that you have felt in your entire life. And when you start meditating, when you start sitting in quiet, saying white light of God or God's protection or the I am that I am, there you will get the things that you need to release in your life, things that you need to have brought to your attention. Now, if you don't get anything, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, people. The thing is, you quieted your mind. And by doing these things, you then will have a productive day moving forward, or a productive sleep moving forward. Now, a couple of things that you can do to make your meditation a little bit more relaxing for you. Some people like to listen to meditation music. If you do, keep it very low. Some people like to burn a candle, and while they're doing their breathing exercise, stare at the candle, the flame of the candle. Other people might want to hold crystals in their hands, like an amethyst, a desert rose, a snowflake obsidian. All of these things people like to do. Because again, people, it can be a little difficult at certain times of your life, okay? If you just had a nightmare or something, or you've been thinking about something not going your way, meditation is going to then make you keep thinking of these things while you're doing the task. The thing is to try to get away from that and try to focus back on your inner self. Whatever's going on the outside is on the outside. This is your time to focus on you and focus on the inside, okay? Again, if you get off focus, say, hey, look, let me get back on track. Now, I would suggest in the beginning, when you start your meditation practice, you do no more than 10 minutes. And then gradually work your way up to 15 to 20 to 30 minutes. Take your time. It's up to you. This is your spiritual growth. Okay, so this is Eyvette from My World of Metaphysics. We just spoke about meditation and why it's so difficult. If you like this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and tap that bell. You can follow me at myworldofmetaphysics.com. You can also receive one-on-one coaching from me if you go to the website. You can also go to store.myworldofmetaphysics.com, where you can buy all sorts of metaphysical items and new age products like crystals and candles and baths and sage and anything else that you want. Again, this is Eyvette. Namaste.